Mayo Clinic describes cellulite as a very common, harmless skin condition that causes lumpy, dimpled flesh on the thighs, hips, buttocks, and abdomen. The condition is most prevalent in women. A few weeks back, I was on YouTube and I saw a video that said you could lose cellulite in a week or improve your cellulite in a week. Being that I am in the fitness industry and I have been doing this for a long time, I know that that is not scientifically possible. And unfortunately, I jumped down the rabbit hole and I watched the video anyway. I tried it for 1 week so that I could say to you in good conscience it did or did not work. It did not work. It was a great little leg workout, but there is no way to actually improve cellulite that dramatically in 1 week. A couple different things have to happen. Number one, cellulite is actually part of the connective tissue, the fat pockets, your muscle tone, and your skin tone. If those four things don't align, then most likely it's going to look like you've got cellulite. The connective tissue can break, and that's where the dimpling can come into effect if the fat cells expand. If your skin loses its own elasticity, it can add to the dimpling appearance because the skin is no longer strong enough to smush the tissue back down again or level out the pockets, the fat pockets. If your muscle tissue is shrinking, then that is also going to play a role. So the way that someone described it to me one time is think about taking a blanket and laying it over a bunch of rocks. The blanket is going to be bumpy like the rocks. The rocks are the fat cells pushing through the blanket. The earth is your muscle tissue that is no longer pushing against the fat cells. Now, a couple different things can actually help. You can increase your muscle tissue. So if the muscle tissue increases, it's going to push against the skin and it's going to smooth or tighten the level of fat cells and connective tissue because it's pushing against the skin. You can also decrease your fat. So the more weight you lose, the smaller your fat cells will become. That will also lessen the appearance. There are some medical things that you can go in and do. One I heard about, but I have not done any research, is where your doctor goes in, or a doctor, probably a plastic surgeon, goes in and they actually separate the connective tissue from the skin so that the broken connective tissue and fat cells can't pull on the skin anymore and can't cause the dimpling. Needless to say, cellulite affects almost all of us. Even those people that are in extremely good shape probably still have some sort of cellulite, specifically if you are female. Now with the video, back to the exercises. It is a good little leg workout that if you are going on vacation or if you only have 20 minutes at the end of the day to do a leg workout, you can do this in your living room or in your hotel room. I will list the exercises in the description box. You guys can do them on your own. I've started to separate them if I'm going to do them. So the whole thing can take about 20 minutes. And if I am going to just do 10 minutes, I'll do 10 minutes of standing exercises and then the 10 minutes of the floor exercises where I'm actually lying down. Anyways, I just wanted to give you some information of don't fall for that whole you can change things in 1 week. You really cannot. If it's genetic and you're born with a lot of it, you're doomed. If you are not healthy and you choose to eat bad food, you're doomed. If you choose not to exercise, you're doomed. And the older you get, unfortunately, you do lose muscle tissue. Your fat cells generally do get a little bit larger, and unfortunately your skin tone does lose some of its elasticity. This is just the process of aging. Stay healthy, do what you can, and don't worry about it.